2 of Morning Market Call. I'm your host, Rhett, here today with Mason Chenn. How you doing, Mason?
Doing great.
Glad to have you. Today we're going to talk a little bit more service-oriented. Let's talk about Rotary International. Mason, you've been a member of the Rotary Club for quite some time. Can you give us a little history of Rotary?
Yeah, so I'm going to be a little bit shaky on my dates, but Rotary International was founded over 50 years ago by a man named Paul Harris. The whole point of the founding of this organization was to connect people in the business community through service. And it's grown over the years. It's now an international organization, has millions of members, clubs all over the world. I particularly was a part of the Provo Rotary Club.
Oh, cool. So how did you get involved with the Rotary Club? Like, how did you find out about it originally?
Yeah, it's actually kind of a funny story. So I was an undergrad, my sophomore year of college, and I had these 2 buddies. They were free-to-bed activists, if you will. They were doing a run. It's called the Trans-America Run for Freedom. Basically, they were running from San Francisco to Washington, D.C. And they asked me to do the public relations for them. But as they were on this run, they encountered members of various Rotary clubs, became acquainted with the service that they do, and really decided that basically that this was a great organization to kind of partner with, lots of kind of influential people. So kind of when I graduated from college, I sought out the Rotary Club, finding myself here in Utah. I wanted to do something a little more global, a little more international. So I sought out the Rotary Club, joined, and they accepted me, and
wow.
It was a great experience.
Wow, that's a great story. Here at BYU, we like to say, enter to learn, go forth to serve. So it really sounds like that's a great organization to be a part of. So I do have a question though. What types of projects does the Rotary Club kind of target and go for?
Yeah, so the Rotary Club does 2 primary kinds of projects. They do kind of community or local service, and they also have international service projects that they do. So on the community level, it could be things centered around literacy, or just kind of connecting people. Internationally, you're looking at kind of bigger projects. So worldwide, Rotary is doing this project. It's called the Polio Plus project. They're attempting to eradicate polio, and they're doing this basically by utilizing club members who are all over the world, and also donations from large donors. So Bill Gates kind of has joined this effort with Rotary, and he's done a matching grant program. The first matching grant that Bill Gates did was $100 million. So he's matching contributions from Rotary Club members with his own charitable foundation money.
Wow, that's amazing.
To help eradicate polio.
Wow, that's amazing. And I know the polio eradication, at first they didn't actually believe that it was possible to eradicate polio. There's a lot of naysayers saying, it's not going to happen, don't try. But so I think we were talking earlier, how many countries is polio still in? So
I think as of the last count, this may have changed with some of the social turmoil that's going on in some of these countries, but it was down to 4 countries.
Oh, wow.
And these were primarily very rural areas where there had been unrest due to political situations where they couldn't get volunteers in to actually vaccinate children against polio. But really the amount of success they've had kind of flies in the face of what conventional wisdom had been. People had said that you really can't eradicate this thing. This thing is unbeatable. And kind of through the efforts of Rotary, kind of the leadership of the different business people around the world, they've been able to put together an effort that's really
wow. That's amazing. So I mean, obviously they do great things. So how do you get involved in the Rotary Club? I mean, what? Do you sign up? Go to a website?
Yeah, pretty much. You just, it takes interest. First of all, you need to kind of have a passion for service and kind of wanting to do something other than maybe just your regular career. And then from there, what you do is you contact a local member of a club, and you go to a few club meetings, kind of understand what the organization is about, and then there's a process where they kind of induct you into the club, and they
wow, that's great.
They almost vote on whether you can become a member.
Cool. Well, that's great. Well, Mason, we're glad to have you here today talking about the Rotary Club. Sounds like an amazing organization, amazing effort. This is, I'm Rhett saying thank you for coming by to Morning Market Call. Check us out, more episodes at morningmarketcall.org. Follow us on Twitter or Facebook. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Morning Market Call is brought to you by the Marriott School of Management in cooperation with the Brigham Young University Department of Communications. MMC is made possible by generous donations from Larry Tasjan and Gary Williams. This show was produced by Jeff Butler, David Wood, and Doug Mumford, with line producing by Beth Grimmett. For more information, please follow us on Twitter and Facebook.